So, my question to you is, have you ever made a mistake that you needed forgiveness for? Have you ever been in a situation where you needed to be rescued? Have you had a time where you've been able to just rest in peace in any situation that you're in, knowing that God is taking care of it, and that has given you the opportunity to enjoy your day, enjoy your life, keep your hopes, keep your dreams, and cling to his promises because you know they'll come to pass? I think we've all been in these situations. Look at the significance of what Jesus did on the cross this weekend. Without him sacrificing his life for us, and that veil being torn to give us direct access to God, we would not be able to receive these promises. We wouldn't be able to stand in the presence of God, experiencing his peace, love, and joy, and his promises manifest in our life because we would still be separated by the veil. That sacrifice made on the cross for us took that veil away and gave us direct access to God. People didn't always have this option. They had to make sacrifices, go to special places, have a priest go into the Holy of Holies, and hope he was clean enough to make that sacrifice for them, and had to start over and over again. Theirs wasn't a daily forgiveness or even a minute forgiveness like we have today. Theirs was a time by time, depending on if their sacrifice was good enough. And Jesus took that for us to give us direct access. I know myself, I've been in many situations that I've created that God has taken me out of and rescued me. I've made some dumb mistakes, said some dumb things that I needed to be forgiven for by other people and by God. You know, these things that we are hoping and dreaming for, these things that we are walking into, would not even be a possibility if God hadn't made that sacrifice for us. You wouldn't be able to make that book. You wouldn't be able to walk into that speaking engagement. You wouldn't have ran into that right person. That financial provision wouldn't have just dropped in exactly where needed. That person wouldn't have forgiven you that you didn't deserve forgiveness from, or vice versa. You wouldn't have had the love in your heart to be able to forgive them for what they did for you so you could live your life in peace. Let's take a moment today to thank God for what he did for us, because these things wouldn't have been able to be happening for you today. Those promises wouldn't be relevant for you today. You being able to go into God's presence anywhere at any time for anything would not be possible today without that sacrifice that was made for you. So just take a second today to thank God for what he did for you and that sacrifice that was made, and for the miracle of the resurrection that makes our God alive and active in everything today, that makes us different, that makes us redeemed, that makes us new, that makes our hopes alive, our dreams able to come to pass, and us be able to stand in his peace and love and enjoy our lives every day and share that love with others. God bless you. He is risen.